Hey guys, David with Beach Bum University, and in this review, I'm going to go over school communities, what I like about it, what I don't like about it, compare it to a couple other community builders, and be completely honest with you about what it's like to run a community. I've had a community on Skool. I've had one on the other two platforms, and I've built them out. I've did some elaborate things on them. So I'm going to just make it quick, but really give you my just honest review on it. Okay, so one of the really big things, and maybe one of the main things I love about Skool, is their search directory, this Discovers community page, because people can go on and search their thing, right? I'm an affiliate marketer. So I can go on here and I'm going to go into some groups, but I can go on here and search affiliate marketing and pull up groups, right? And start joining things. So it's a great way for you to get members. If you build on Skool, your main goal is going to be, how do I get people to find my community, right? Are you doing social media? Are you on YouTube? Are you on, Instagram? Where are you? And what are you doing to bring people to you? Because that's your goal. And if people can go on here and search their thing, be it photography, be it relationships, be it affiliate marketing, being YouTube, being whatever, they can find you, right? And join your group, and it makes it a lot easier on you. So if you've got a lot of growth and Skool is showing you and you're showing up in their search results, then that's going to really help you. Okay. Another thing I like about Skool is when you're on here, you can toggle between your communities, and it's the same on your cell phone when you've got the Skool app. So, you can be in Side Hustle Secrets 1 minute, and then you can pop over and say, hey, let's go down here to Commission Crew, right? And go in. So you can hop into all your communities. And what that does is it keeps people on the app, right? If you build on a platform that's somewhere else, that doesn't have a directory, that nobody else is on, it's harder to get people to come to it. But if you have somebody on Skool, and maybe you don't want to, necessarily share their attention with other groups, but if they're on the same app or on the same platform, at least they're coming back to your group. They might leave, but then they're coming back. If you're on a standalone platform without a directory, they leave and they might not ever come back. So that's something that I really like about the Skool community, is people can stay on it and they can toggle back and forth. And if they have the notifications turned on their phone, you're popping up. They're seeing activity going on in the group. They're popping back in the group. And that's a really hard thing to deal with when you're building a community, to be completely honest with you. You're going to start a group and you're going to get people in there, and, however you do it at first, maybe at first you offer it for free, let people get in there, because when you start charging, you want people that pay to be in the group to come in and see there's people already in the group, right? But you want people engaging in the group, and that's really hard to do in communities, because only maybe 5 to 10% of the people are really going to be engaged, right? So if you have 1,000 people in your group, you're only going to have 100 that are really, if it's 100, but let's say 100 that are really contributing to the group, and then the rest are just going to be, in there looking but not talking, right? Not saying anything. All right. So keep that in mind when you're starting a community. But what's nice on Skool is, you've heard of the gamification, right? So they've got it set up to where you can make it that people have to engage to work up to different levels, right? So they have to do so much engagement before they can maybe chat with other members of the group, before the chat function will work, or they have to engage so much before it opens up a certain course for them, right? So certain things, they have to engage. So that makes it so people will get in there and comment and like and post and do all those things because, again, that's really important. All right. So that's cool. I like that about the Skool communities. So when you're in a group, you have the community tab, and you can set up the tabs here so you can organize what people are posting, and it shows the leaderboard, how much people are engaging in the post. When you create a post, you can pop a video in there. You can add a file or an attachment. You can link to something. You can pop a YouTube video in there. You can do a poll. You can throw emojis in, a GIF to make it fun, and you add your category, right? And that's how people post, and so it gives you quite a bit that you can do with your posts. Then you have the classroom that you're going to set up. So any videos, any training, anything you want to do, you can put in here for people. Then you have a calendar for events. Now, they don't host events on Skool, right? So if you're doing a webinar, or you're doing, whatever, just a coffee hour with your group members, you're going to have to do somewhere else. You're going to have to do it on Zoom, or you're going to have to do it on, Webinar Jam, or wherever you do your thing at, right? But you can add it to the calendar so people in your group can see what's coming up and see, what's happening. Then you have the members tab. Again, people can go in here. If you're unlocked, you can chat with people in here. You can see the leaderboard on who's active in the group. And then the about page is also really your sales page, right? So if you are selling a paid membership, this is where people are going to go to sign up, right? On this. Now, it's not showing this because I'm already a member, but this is also where they would sign up to be in your group. And you can see that this one now wasn't $50 when I joined, but now they're charging $50 a month to be a member of Commission Crew. When I joined, they were trying to get people in here, so people were in and active and doing all that stuff. Now it's $50, and that's probably how you'll want to start. Get some people in your group, then go to a paid group. Here's your chats. If somebody from any of the groups are chatting me, it'll come there. If I get any notifications, it will come there. Then we've got your profile and your settings, help center, create a community, discover communities, all that. You can also discover communities and create a community. You can also do that over here. So you can just click on the create a community tab, put your name in, put your credit card number in, and then you get, 14 days to get in there, to play around with it, try to get some people to sign up, get the wheels going, get some content in there and all that stuff. And that's it. You click start free trial and you get going. All right. Let's hop back here. Again, you can also go to the Discover Communities tab and find that right there, or people can find you. All right, so let's talk about the pricing for a second. Again, it's $99, and that's it. It's one price fits all. You have a community, you get access to everything that they have to offer for $99. Now let's take a look at a couple of the other really popular platforms out there right now for building community. One is Circle, okay? And we'll look at Circle's pricing really quick. And you can see they start at $89 and go on up. If you want to start adding more spaces, more rooms, more tags, more this, more that. The one thing I didn't like about Circle when I was on there is they nickel and dime you for stuff. Skool gives it to you. Every time you want to do something a little bit extra on Circle, they're like, oh, this, you're going to have to pay us extra for that. You're going to have to pay us extra for that. And I didn't like it. All right. Good platform, but I didn't care for that. This is what it looks like. I'm not going to, sign up for a free trial to show you, but basically, you've got the sidebar and you can add, events, courses, you can look at the members and you can, just add rooms down here. But again, when you get to a certain level of rooms, it starts charging you, to add more things. So you have the home screen, the discussions, the events. They do have a live feature, so you can have events on Circle, but I wasn't crazy about the quality. A lot of lag. It wasn't good. When I was on Circle, I just hosted on Zoom and just dropped the link in, right? So Mighty Network also has an in-app, webinar feature. Same on Mighty. I used Zoom. I used another thing and just dropped the link. All right. So, but they have the live, they have courses, which you have on Skool, they have chats, and they have the member section. On Mighty Networks, kind of the same thing, right? It looks very similar to Circle. And so they've got the welcome, they've got members, they've got feed, they've got courses, events, the live that I just said, where you can do it in app. Again, it's not great. They're not there with it yet. The chat and the analytics, right? So they're very similar. I will say that Mighty and Circle have the ability, especially Mighty, to do more rooms, and then within those rooms you can add different tabs and do all this stuff. And I signed up for Mighty Networks because I thought that was cool. But at the end of the day, what it did was really confuse the people in my community. They were constantly asking me where things were, because it wasn't straightforward. They were, I thought it was neat, right? Because I could have all this content. It's like all this, links and resources and this and that. But for the user, it was too much and they didn't like it, right? So Skool would have been the better option in that case than Mighty or Circle, right? It's a little bit more scaled down, but it's one price, $99, no matter what you do, and people understand it. So to sum this all up, to wrap it all up, what I'm saying is, if you're starting a community and you don't want to get all crazy with all the, the rooms and the different, sections and the features and all that stuff, my recommendation is Skool, because of the discovery tab where people can find your community, because of the ease of use, because of the app, because everybody else is there and they can find you and interact and swap between communities. I just think it's a better choice. If you want to sign up for Skool, I would appreciate it if you use my affiliate link. It doesn't cost you a cent more to use it, but it helps support my channel and me doing these reviews. So hope this helped you. All of them are good platforms. They really are. If I were doing another community, I would do it on Skool. Okay, talk to you guys soon.